Gather round, for I only tell a fable once. This be the tale of pirates, so legendary that those who sail the 12 seas still revere their names.
A warlock of the Unseelie Court, Wikipe Weatherby.
A swashbuckler on the run, Kildak of Flan.
And a warrior on a quest to reclaim her scepter, Tana the Fierce.
Avast ye for the Gilded Voyage. Ahoy, me hearties, and welcome back to the Four Rings Inn.
Woo!
We are back and better than ever. Most of us are back and better than ever. Some of us last session got kidnapped by a mysterious red wizard in the dead of the night. Others were having clandestine meetings with their patrons in White Sands Port, the rainy, dreary town, once a lively place run by the Platinum Dragon Guild from the Sword Coast, now a ghost town of trapped sailors and gloomy residents. We come back to White Sands Port. I think we're going to start with Kildak, because that's who's on everybody's mind.
That's true.
Kildak, you awaken from the last few moments that you dizzily were awake with that dark, gaunt, ominous man. Yes.
Interrupt real quick. Before
absolutely.
we went to bed last night, Kildak did use one of his hotness potions.
He's one of his sexiness potions. Okay.
He's being kidnapped while hot. This is an important...
Some would call him snatched.
Oh.
That's not good. That's not good.
I got my wife, though. That's what matters. Yeah, so excuse me. Hot Kildak wakes up from those last blurry moments of that gaunt red wizard, whispering under his breath, time to see if the stories are really true. And then wisping Kildak away. You awaken, and the thing that wakes you up is the smell of, like, that irony tinge of blood.
Oh, perfect.
And as you awaken, you are in almost like a desert wasteland. More like you have dirt and sand everywhere. There are high cliffs and crags and like spires of rock that rise up. And you are chained to not one, not two, but like 10 different pieces of stone. Chains come from your extremities to the ground. They go up to these spires of rock. You have chains on your regular hand and on the tentacle that comes out of your left arm.
So there's just like a chain shackle floating in midair?
No, you have a full tentacle arm.
Oh.
And it is shackled.
Okay.
Shackles around your legs, your torso, one around your neck, and you are bound in this place. You look up to the sky, and it is just rolling smoke. You cannot see the stars, you cannot see the sun. It is just black smoke across the entire hemisphere, horizon to horizon. As you are here, you hear a voice. It starts at the very first syllables as a woman's voice and quickly becomes guttural, monstrous, and angry. It growls, Kildak.
Oh, wow. Broken up into 2 syllables like that. I started somewhere else. This is a lot of effort for a cripple.
You hear it rumbles again. You left me. Let me out. And you look up and you can see through the smoke above you. Water begins to pour, not like rain, but as like a full waterfall begins to pour through multiple spots. And as it hits the ground, it does not turn the dirt to mud, but to like a thick black ichor mixed with mud, mixed with ooze. And multiple of these spouts begin to pour down. Is there anything Kildak wants to do at this point? Anything? I'll toss up to you real quick in case there's anything. If not, I'll just keep going.
You're just screwed, man.
I can't even like turn my head. Can I? Like,
you can rotate it a little bit. You want to look at the source of the voice?
Well, when you say it like that, it sounds like
a
good idea. But I would like to try.
You're welcome to. You look back behind you, and you see you are at the edge of a cliff, and you see this gargantuan, hundreds of feet tall, bigger than mountains, a creature just like the statue that you've seen, tentacles pouring out of her mouth, 3 tongues flick in and out of the between the pincers and between the rows of serrated teeth. You see that 2 huge crustacean hands reach up to the sky, pierce through the smoke, and as if it was solid rock, like rip it apart, and water just pours down onto this creature. As you see this, you hear a screeching noise. You look around and you see hundreds of small creatures. Some of them look like little eyeballs that have a bunch of like spider legs and bat wings that are flying towards here. Some of them look like goats, but with warts and blisters and human arms and legs, but still hooved. Stampeding towards this spot, you see gnolls. You actually also see almost like this gorilla creature with horns. All these creatures stampeding towards you, towards this creature, towards the water that is pouring out. And as they come upon you and the water that is pouring down opens above you and comes crashing down, you wake up from a very nasty vision to a very different room.
Imagine
we'll
they're
come
still
back
shackled.
to that. We'll come back to that. We'll touch on what's going on with Kildak in a second. We move back to
Well, that makes more sense.
to our lovely ladies back in town. First question for Wikipedia: how far was your walk away from the?
Not far at all. Not far at all. I went down and I tried to go behind the hotel, like back where like the dumpster would be, back where there's like no people.
Sure.
Just so I was off the street, but I was still close to the hotel. So upon hearing Kildak scream for help, I'm immediately turning around and going straight upstairs to the room.
Got it. So you're like right back by ye old dumpster, and then you're making your way back through the front door. Cool. You're probably gone. It'll probably take you like a minute, 2 minute tops to get back. Tawny, you were the one who turns around, and you give me a perception or investigation check just immediately as you turn around and that you see the beds. All the beds are empty.
Yeah, what the fuck? That is a 12. Investigation.
12. You do a quick scan around the room. Obvious things are Kildak has gone, Wikipedia is gone, and both of their clothes are gone as well. Wikipedia, obviously, because she's wearing hers, but Kildak's clothes are also gone. All his, you know, like that's what's missing. First glance.
Yeah. Huh. Cool. Shit. So I jolt out of bed because I was sleeping and I hear him scream help, and I look around and no one's here, and I'm gonna be like, what happened? Where are you? And I'm talking to Kildak, but this is also gonna go through to Wikipedia as well.
Cool. You don't get anything back from Kildak.
And I'll just go, I'm on the stairs, I'm coming up. And Rick, I know you probably weren't talking to me because I just heard him also say help, but I'm just replying that I'm running up.
Are you with Kildak? Do you have Kildak?
No, I just heard his call for help. He's not up there?
No, he's not. Where the fuck were you? No one's here.
Okay, I'm running upstairs. I'm not gonna have this full conversation while I'm trying to huff up.
Yeah, I'm getting out of bed. I'm getting I'm putting my shoes on.
Sure. Yeah, within like 20 seconds, Wikipedia's back to the door. Yeah, you were together in the room.
I just went on a walk outside. I didn't really go anywhere. I was just out right outside the lobby.
Did you
what happened? I didn't see that past. No.
I have no idea what happened. I was sleeping and then I heard him scream. I'm gonna rush to the window and try to look out and see if as if he's on the run or something.
No Kildak, no footprints, none.
When did you leave? Was everyone in the room when you left?
Everyone was here when I left. I was only outside for 10, 15 minutes. I had only just gone down.
What? And Kildak was
everyone were asleep. You and Kildak were both asleep.
Fuck. So Kildak. Fuck. But I don't.
It's a small town. He couldn't have gone far, right?
But I don't know where.
I don't even know where to look.
And I didn't. Shit. But I also don't have locate object prepared because I'm the stupidest person in the world, and I didn't think about that.
You wouldn't know. Take a long rest. It's fine. Take a long rest. Prepare your spells. It's fine.
Take a long rest. Just chill for 8 hours.
Chill for 8 hours.
Just hold on. I need a quick nap, and then we can go.
Need a quick full night's rest, and we'll get on it.
I don't know what to do here. I don't know where he went. I mean, do you have anything?
Okay, well, so we saw I don't know,
nothing.
Help. So danger. So the three creepy places we saw the lighthouse, creepy, very dangerous. He could be there. The Red Wizard's place. He has a history with wizards. He doesn't like them.
How did he get there in 10 minutes?
I don't know. Maybe he was snooping around over there and got in trouble.
But you didn't hear him go out. When you went out, he was still here. How did he get himself into trouble in the 7 minutes that you were gone? What the fuck? Couldn't he been more specific in his help?
He got himself in trouble. He's probably with the wizards, right? Because where else would he get himself in trouble? Where else would he snoop to?
I gotta hate. What the fuck?
Wikipedia, give me a investigation or insight check.
Well, my investigation is slightly higher. So I will roll that for a 10.
Oh.
So with your investigation, the facts that you know is that based on where you were and how you came out and how you came back in, there, like, you came in and out to the front lobby. There's no way that Kildak could have gotten in and out of this front lobby unless he was like trying to sneak past you and did a really good job. And then there's no way that he could have gone out the window because you were right out there.
He had to have left like mid conversation with the queen.
Even then you would have to like sneak past you and the queen. Like, yeah.
She probably would have like smited him on sight.
that chuckle.
Glad I can't read with these thoughts.
Yeah, so you would figure, like, yeah, unless Kildak would be real sneaky, you don't know how he got out of the room.
No, I don't. I didn't have to roll to know that. I know that.
On a higher
I know
roll,
that I know
on a
nothing.
higher roll, you would suspect magic, but you rolled a 10.
I'm already.
Though in that, I'm going to detect magic to see if there's anything funky in the room.
Great. You detect magic, and you see on the floor there is the faintest remnants. It is like being blown away by the wind, just barely still there.
There's wind in our room?
By the breeze. You have a window.
It's not a great construction.
No.
okay.
It's breezy.
Yeah.
Of a like arcane teleportation symbol. It's not nearly as intricate as like the teleportation circle that you saw under Legume's house. Like that is clearly for teleportation, but it's that transmutation magic, maybe.
Sure.
And it is like clearly a arcane symbol compared to being more religious. It looks more analytical.
So I'm gonna go to that. I'm gonna be like, there's arcane magic. Someone teleported in here. What?
Conjuration magic. That makes sense.
So did Kildak?
No,
Magically
he just learned magic.
teleport?
I don't think he could do this.
Maybe it was a mistake. That's why he called for help. He teleported somewhere and he doesn't know how to teleport back.
Into a wall.
Kildak! Well, if that's the case, I'm gonna assume he's dead.
We're done.
Other
The
option.
investigation comes to a close.
we can go to bed. We're good. He's dead.
We'll get our long rest. It's fine.
He's-
We'll make his way back.
Other option is that someone else came in. But if I were to teleport into this room and see me and the dwarf, I would fuck with me and not the dwarf, so that doesn't make any sense either, so I don't really know what happened here.
All right.
Is Tawny a little worried that she wasn't the most important person in the room?
Yeah.
No, is that a concern? No.
This is like bringing up flashes of when the bounty for Kildak and Tawny was the same, and I'm like, who the fuck is this dude? Like,
who do they think he is?
Oh, this one wizard
because
must be
they're wrong.
rich.
I've been traveling with him for a month now, and
That is funny.
but in that thought, I will think about the fact that there was a bounty out for Kildak and be like,
It's good.
hey, do you remember back with Wallywig? He was taking us here to bring us to Volgograd, Volgograd, whatever.
You got it.
Because who that red wizard Zastam was trying to had a bounty out on me, obviously, and Kildak. Did we out of character? I don't think Kildak shared with us about that interaction with Zastam. We know that something bad happened in a dungeon, but I don't know if Kildak's ever shared with us that was Zastam.
Not on camera. Jake, I will leave it up to you if in the downtime, at any point, you think Kildak would have like name dropped Zastam.
I was kind of thinking I had talked through what happened.
When we just talked about it, like
I'm pretty sure last time he popped up after when we were like running away from Volgograd with Captain Emerald. I'm pretty sure I told y'all what happened.
That's possible too.
we can just assume
I
that he
will
didn't know
also
if you're-
remind you that there was also not any real bounty out for us. Like, there was no bounty boards with our faces on it. It was more of a specific letter to Wollywig.
There was still
So.
your name in a specific letter for money that was the same amount as me. So,
So
do you
he
think
was taken?
maybe? But I mean, last we saw, Zastam was at Volgograd.
I mean, if they
Either
can
way.
teleport, doesn't matter where he is.
True.
He might
Either
not
way-
even be on the island anymore.
I think we're gonna go get the key, and more importantly, well, I don't know if it's more important. Also, kind of, we're going there now to get Kildak. Ready?
Oh, I see. You're just leaving me. But you're assuming that me and the key are in the same place. I see.
Yes. We're assuming that if Kildak was kidnapped by someone who can do arcane magic, we're gonna assume it's the Red Wizards, especially with your history with the Red Wizards, and we're gonna go to the tower.
Yeah.
Cool. Last thing I'll say before switching perspective, as you guys leave the Charm Ward Lodge,
Don't forget to go backwards out the bramble bush.
I did not go backwards on my way in.
damn it! This is why you got killed that capture. It's bad luck.
Did you go
After he
backwards on
said
the way
no,
out?
I ran up and I told, like, in my head, I thought about it. I'm like, nope, I'm not even gonna mention it. I'm just running straight up. I did think about it, and I was like, it's not worth mentioning because I am not walking backwards while running to try and go save someone who's screaming for help.
As you guys leave the lodge, you enter out into the parted seaway, and with your back to the guild hall, moving towards the tower. Now, the tower is the outskirts of town. It's like right on the edge of the jungle. But as you're moving up the parted seaway, the wind begins to like pick up and howl. The rain starts to slant from it, and Wikipedia, you feel the wind blowing at your back, and you can see the rain and like the leaves and the debris get swirled up and get taken out towards the lighthouse, the huge tree.
I know. I was thinking that. That was on my mind. That we're going in the wrong direction. Do you have the compass out? Like, is it pointing towards the tower?
I mean, I can whip the compass out again and look at that, but we're assuming that either way, Kildak got kidnapped by a Red Wizard and is going to be at the Red Wizard Tower.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I look.
Yeah, it is still pointing towards the tower.
Yeah. But I saw that there was a robed person. There was someone strange at the lighthouse.
We split the party again.
No, I know. It's on my mind.
Different
But
places.
if Tawny doesn't want to split, then I don't split.
I don't.
I'll follow her.
No
But
matter.
my gut is telling me the lighthouse. But I know
Well, I
that
think
you're
the
also
DM is telling you the lighthouse, but realistically,
That was
Okay.
already thinking about
You
it.
know, Mr. Universe.
I have detect magic up, or at least for 10 minutes. Do I see like in the lighthouse first, and obviously the Red Wizard, which we already talked about?
Nothing new.
I don't. I mean,
So
he got kidnapped by a Red Wizard. It's at the Red Wizard Tower.
yeah, but there was the robed guy in a secret location, isolated alone, off the island. Okay,
Secret
we go
location
in,
being a
we find-
200
we
foot
find the
tall
key.
structure.
really quickly, and if we don't find Kildak, we go to the lighthouse.
Yeah. No, I think that's a good plan B. I just don't know why, if he's kidnapped by a Red Wizard, possibly working for or is Sauce Tom, and he's an upper level dude, they wouldn't just use their tower.
I don't
So,
know.
unless in the time that it takes us to walk to the Red Wizard Tower, someone can speak to us again. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
go against my gut and follow Tawny.
Cool. You follow Tawny.
Never good.
During this conversation and the couple minutes, I'd probably say it takes like 10 minutes to get to the tower. We move to a different location. Kildak, this time, waking up isn't as clean or quick. It's groggy, you feel sluggish, your vision is blurry. And as your vision returns to you, you hear a voice kind of moving around about you, kind of moving around equipment and like metal instruments and certain items, stone, metal, and then as you begin to come awake, he goes, "Oh, good, you're awake. I don't believe we've had the pleasure of introducing ourselves. I've heard so much about you, but never a name. I am Bilsby. I'll be your host for tonight. Would you be so kind to return the favor? What do they call you back in your lands?"
Stronghammer.
Strong Hammer. Normal dwarven name. Do you have a first name? Wait, the surname is your last name. Yeah. Do you have a colloquial name you like to be called? Or Strong Hammer?
It's just Stronghammer.
Just Strong Hammer. Intriguing.
If you don't know my name, why am I here?
A very astute question. I like it. By this point, your vision returns. Give me a perception check for me.
For the
Insight?
Give me perception with advantage.
Oh, thank you. I rolled a 2. 19.
Perfect. You get as your vision comes back, as the poison leaves your body, you are able to look around the room, and here are a couple things that you see. Your attention first turns to the speaker of this voice. You see a red wizard. He's got these like runic tattoos on his like hairless body. He has a black and red set of robes where he has the sleeves rolled up into cuffs around his very like skinny, like you can see the bones in his arms and fingers, like very skinny arms. He's currently like rearranging a couple magic stones and setting aside some stuff, but he's talking and not even looking at you. Sitting on the table that he's working on is a black crow, a dire crow that has like bones protruding like out of its skin, between its feathers on like its shoulder. Its beak is elongated, sharper.
Do I
its
recognize
talons,
this crow?
I
feel like I do.
I'll give you this. You don't recognize the crow. The dire aspect of the crow, the protruding bones, the skeletal shape, that like more aggressive version of a normal animal. I'd be willing to argue the last time you saw a dire animal was the skeletal dire tiger.
Okay.
And those
the
crows at Volgograd.
There was a crow at Volgograd, definitely a different crow.
Okay. That was more my question.
Yes. Gotcha. No, definitely a different crow from Volgograd. You then direct your attention to yourself. You see that you are on a stone slab table, almost resembling like an altar, but with no cultic or religious things. It's more purely scientific. But you are on this stone slab. You have both of your feet are bound by leather straps. Your hand is bound by a leather strap. You also see that there is a strap like tightened down where your left arm would be. You see that you are restrained to this table, and your gaze continues around the room. You see that there are 3 very magical machines in here. The first one grabs your attention out of curiosity. You see a large, like, almost domed structure that has pipes and tubes and like wheels and safety valves, all sorts of things connected to this big like bell. What was that? I'm drawing a blank. Like a bell dome. Why am I fucking this up?
Cloche?
It's an enclosure. Think of like a greenhouse almost. That's a better example. And you see in the engine of this machine, outside of a separate entity from this greenhouse, is a some sort of glass box with a like literal star on the inside. It looks like it has like it's less of like a nuclear reaction and more of like the individual like 8 individual points come out like a very like picturesque star, but it is burning and is putting off like immense energy as it's trapped in here. Billsby turns to you, sees your attention is on there, and says, "Truly interesting artifact, isn't it? Puts out an immense amount of power. And on top of that, it was found in an old pirate cove. Who would have thought such simpletons could harness such incredible power?" As he says this, your gaze moves past this machine to 3 glass vats, each full of like a translucent green liquid, and floating in each of these vats is a like unconscious, almost dead body, only wearing a loincloth, floating in the water, identical versions of Zostom. A person that you cannot not recognize. And you see the pale white skin, the tattoos, and you see like 3 identical versions of him floating in these vats. You see Billsby turns and says, "Well, I wouldn't have even known that such a interesting prize would have arrived on the island without Master Tam's invention, the Vamril weirding." And he motions his hand next to this to one more machine.
Is that the
that
final
has...
name? Are you settled like on that name? Like,
Yes, the master named it. It's the Vamril weirding. You see, and he pulls out one of the vials of blood that he has on his person and sets it into one of the slots, and it begins to glow. He goes, "The Vamril weirding takes blood vials, and it glows when the host is on the island. You see, this one was this one, it actually holds up an empty vial, was collected so many years ago by Master Tom. He almost lost hope that we'd ever see it be used, and then, just a couple hours ago, it began to glow, and I realized I had a truly unique opportunity. Shame I had to consume the original, but I figured that you would put up more of a fight before coming to my laboratory of necronym."
again, dude, gotta get better names here.
"This one I named myself, and I suggest that you watch your tone, or else you'll become like the last person from your town that interested Zostom." And he motions to a cage in the corner, and you see dripping with slowly dripping with blood, for lack of a more descriptive term, a zombie. His skin is rotting. You can see parts of his organs coming out. His clothes are all tattered, but you still recognize the face of Talaric Deorin, the Lord Protector of Flan, that went missing.
Oh my god. Back in 1272?
Yeah.
Jesus. This dude's been here forever.
And you see that the Lord Protector of Flan, the mayor, the governor, who mysteriously disappeared, has been rotting away in this cage as a zombie for decades?
20 years? Yeah. Impressive.
You see Billsby strolls over. Says, "Now that the introductions are complete, Mr. Stronghammer, I believe the experiment can begin. Don't you agree? Let me be frank with you. The interest we have in you is in your blood. You see, Master Tom tells an extraordinary story, one that does not give him much pride, but one that is truly interesting. You see, no individual that was not a practitioner of the arcane has been able to resist his spells since coming to power. Nobody without a incredible mastery of counterspell, of dispel magic, of the sorts of abjuration spells, have been able to protect themselves against his will. However, he says that many years ago he met a dwarf that, upon being held by his magic, took 3 steps despite his strongest ability.
I told you they called me Stronghammer.
That is truly amusing, Master Stronghammer. You see, our first idea was that you were actually a red wizard in disguise who was down there.
I spit.
You spit directly in his face. But your blood work certainly tells that you are a dwarf through and through. Takes a step back and goes, I see that the fight has not left you. However, I also hope that the magic has not left you either. You see, there's something strange about your blood. And I do not understand it, and that drives me insane.
How about we come to an agreement here? So, I need blood. You need my blood.
Sure.
I have a finite amount currently. If you take it all, then you just have X amount. However, over time I will produce more. We could just come to an agreement every week, say, Thursday at 2. You come pick me up. I'll donate like 6 vials. You give me a cookie or something. And then I'll be on my way. You can have the vials.
I think that is an excellent idea, Master Strongarm. The only exception is I do not care for quantity of your blood.
Hammer.
Oh, what did I say?
Arm.
Oh, my apologies, Master Stronghammer. The only issue is that I'm not interested in the quantity of your blood. I simply wish to understand it. You see, if you can help me understand the single vial of blood, then I will be content. The issue is that magic is granted in a couple ways. It is granted through years in academia. It is granted through devotion to a dark patron. Sometimes it can be cheated if you are devoted to a temple or to one of the gods and they simply give it to you. But magic is not innate. Maybe if you have the blood of dragons through your veins, if you are touched by other realms, then maybe it comes in your blood, but your blood has neither. Your blood is...
That you know of.
That is the issue, isn't it?
I see. Right, yeah. Right.
Don't...
Circles. Sorry.
And so together, we're going to find out why your completely normal, regular dwarf blood is so innately magical.
Oh, that sounds like fun. As long as I'm good to go, once we find out, sounds like I'm going to learn a lot. Sounds like you're going to learn a lot. This could be mutually beneficial.
Let's begin the experiment.
Is it going to hurt?
And most definitely.
Oh.
He takes his wand and he waves it over you. And you feel your skin becomes flame. It ignites in fire. You're not on
Kildak
fire.
is only screaming.
Your skin becomes flame. I'll let you... Actually, no. I'm gonna roll this. I need you, as
How
the
can you put
pain
someone
sears
so
your
attractive in so much pain?
to
But
make
I'm hot, John. Didn't you
But
think
I'm
about
hot!
that?
to make
It's
a
potion.
to make a wild magic roll for me.
Okay. 18.
Cool. You pass your wild magic, and you take 11 points of damage from that.
I would also like to point out, Kildak, even prior to being on fire, is like shaking, and is putting on a brave face. He has false confidence from his own magic, but dude's terrified, and now he's on fire.
Yeah. You see Zastam. No, excuse me, not Zastam. Billsby. Yeah, no, that's a big difference. Zastam! He breaks out of the glass.
There.
He waves his
He
wand.
rips off the mask and it's soft.
It's Zastam! Billsby waves his wand. The fire goes away. And he stops and he turns around and looks at you for a second. And goes, "Is this your normal complexion?"
What?
Interesting. It just okay. And then he waves his wand over you again. This time your skin turns to stone, and less of like the Thing from Fantastic Four, and more of like Medusa has turned you into stone. Waves his hand. You feel like all your joints become solid.
He's petrified.
Petrified. Everything stiffens up. Give me another wild magic roll.
15.
Lovely. Waves it away, and looks at you again, intrigued, and goes, leans in real close and says, "We will find the secret to your blood, handsome dwarf," and like strokes the side of your face, and then like turns on a heel and goes back to the table, and begins to work.
Am I still petrified?
No, he waves his wand over you again,
Oh, okay.
and you come back to normal. Yep.
And I'm gonna kind of think about Tawny and Wikipedia, and I called for help, and they're probably searching for me. So where are we? Are we in the Red Wizard Tower?
He goes, "Yes, we are in fact under the embassy of the Arcanus.
We're
We're
underneath, like in the basement.
That is correct. Unfortunately, I do not think you'll be seeing the sun anytime soon.
So
I
like
would not.
multiple floors down. Like would you say
Yes.
more or less than 5?
Just one.
Just one floor down. So
Just
when you said yes to multiple, okay. One floor down in the basement under the tower. Sounds good.
that
Thank
is
you.
Correct.
I just, if you're gonna
you-
learn about me, I feel like I should learn about you. Like, do you have a family?
Sure. Are you trying to memorize your way out? Because
No,
I do
no.
not
I just,
believe you.
I was just trying to get to know you. Do you have a family?
No, I've devoted
No.
my life to my work.
Does that make you feel
That work-
lonely?
Is not when success is so close.
Ah, but what is success if celebrated alone?
Yes, we'll have to throw a celebration when I'm done.
Together. Yeah, let's do that.
Yes.
We'll get a drink or something.
Seduce the
Together.
shit out of him. He called you handsome. You got this, Kildak. You got this.
Yes. A celebration together.
Oh, that felt like the cake is a lie. Never mind.
We're gonna move away from the laboratory of Necronym to the just outside of the Red Wizard's Tower. None of you hear anything that Kildak said. His earring has been removed.
Oh shit.
But
Yeah. I thought maybe.
the two of you arrive outside of the embassy of Arcanus. You see that the actual tower is probably like 3 or 4. It's 4 stories high. Excuse me. On the 4th story, where the tower like flares out a bit to have the roof come over, there are open windows to be like a sitting area or like a lounge or a study space up top. So you see there's open
comfy.
windows with like some crackling firelight from up there. On the ground floor, there's a single large wooden door that has the words Embassy of Arcanus written on above it, like engraved into the stone.
Before we get too close,
Sure.
can I want to look around without getting in like super view
Sure.
to see if there's perhaps another door or a first floor window or something around.
Gotcha. You give me a stealth check as from both of you, as you pace around. You do not see that there's it is just stone bricks all the way around. The only entrances that you see is this door and the opening from the top.
Mm-hmm. That's a 5.
Oh, 16. Oh, Tawny.
As we're going, I'm just like, Kildak! Kildak! Kildak!
Come here, boy. Yeah. You guys make it all the way around to where you started, and those are the only 2 entrances that you can see.
So, should we go in guns a-blazing or go in sneaky, just in case he's not in there?
I was kind of hoping we can go in sneaky. We don't really know what we're up against here.
Yeah, maybe I
We're
can
just breaking into someone's home. We're
Well, this isn't
into their
this
establishment.
isn't someone's house. This is an embassy
breaking
building.
into their establishment.
Like a government
Oh,
building.
breaking into a
open
government
to the
building. That's
public.
way better than breaking into someone's house.
Obviously.
This is government property. It's not personal property. It's not private property. It's government property. It's adjacent to public.
Breaking into a foreign embassy, that never went bad for anybody.
You wanna maybe help us out? Go in sneaky? You know,
Alone?
What do you mean? No, I'm gonna go in
You want me to-
too.
Okay.
But you know how you made Kildak invisible?
Oh, you want to go invisible?
Well, if we're going
And
in
just walk through the
sneaky,
front door?
you got a better idea? I mean, I'm gonna try something
Knock.
to get the door open.
That's my idea.
But once the door's open, if we're invisible, we can sneak in a lot easier if we're not.
Okay, I can do that.
I mean, unless you got a better idea.
I do not.
Cool. I'm going to, and I know that the likelihood that this works is low,
Sure.
but I can make unlocked doors open without touching them. And it's a government building, you know.
It is a government building.
They're wizards. They have so many other things going on. So I'm gonna
Sure.
try to
What
open
are
the
the odds that it's just locked and not magically locked? Like, does that open magic locks?
No, oh, it doesn't open locked doors. It only works if this door is unlocked.
Is unlocked. Yeah.
Yeah. I can only open unlocked things. The spell is not supposed to be used as often as I use it. This is like a cool spice spell, and I use it all the time. But once we're ready and once we're invisible, I'm gonna try to open the door and see it's
Go ahead, try that. Try that. Let's see if this works. I doubt that this door is open.
It's an embassy.
I do it.
You do it. The door swings open. Standing on the other side, looking directly at you on the stealth roll of 5. Her hair, a mess.
I thought we were turning invincible after you tried the door.
I
Her
said I
hair-
was gonna do it one. Okay, too late.
Her
now.
hair, a mess. Looks like she hasn't slept in days, wearing not like the fine robes that you saw her wearing before, but instead a like bathrobe. Lady Ethra, arms crossed, hand reaching out for the doorknob as it swings open, looks, sees Jess Tawny, and goes, "You."
Close the door.
There you are.
No, shut the door. Shut the door.
Shut the door.
Could you imagine?
Do it.
Nope, gotta commit. There you are. I thought I saw your ship. I've been looking for you.
You, in fact, did. We got an urgent call to White Sands Port, said there may have been danger, which I believe was over-exaggerated. And now we're stuck here.
That sounds fucking dangerous to me.
Yeah, I watched someone like get like obliterated. What the fuck?
There was one too many B in that word. You were so close. There was an extra B.
I was trying to see the word in my mind, and I was like, I don't know how to make this work.
It's
awesome.
obliterated. It's liberated from life.
Obliterated.
Obliterated.
Obliterated. Yeah, you just swapped a T with a B.
Yeah.
But that was the right lid. Swapping the B with a T is titerated, and that's not as funny. Obliterated is excellent.
I saw these merchants try to go in, and they just kept getting reduced in half. That's really... Do you know a way out? Because, like, I don't want to be on this island forever.
Yes, I know a way out. That's why I've been here for 3 days.
Well, I figured you're working on... Like, I can help you out if you've got a plan. I can, like, help get you there. I'm walking towards her. Like, I'm going to try to invite myself in with this conversation. Like, oh, yeah.
She stops you for a second. You wish to help me get off the island? I guess that makes sense.
Wait, what time is it?
Like midnight.
Yeah.
Cool.
Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Hell yeah.
Cheers up at the
I'm also like off in the shadows just beside you, like just out of her sight, ready to cast invisibility as soon as you give me the signal. Like, I know it not now, but I'm waiting for it.
Yeah.
I know. 17.
She nods and goes, that makes sense. I guess everybody wants off of this island. Fine. You may come in. You will not have access to any of the quarters. You will not have access to many of the books we have, many of our tomes. However, I will allow you to help me look for a way off of this disgusting port. And she, like...
What about the basement? Does she have access to the basement?
She offers you to come into the tower.
Can I do an insight check to see if I call out for Wikipedia to join, how against Wikipedia she's gonna be?
Yeah, give me an insight check.
If it's pretty bad, I'll just cast invisibility and follow.
Yeah.
She doesn't want me in there. I don't think I'm gonna show myself. There's no way she's gonna let me step foot near this.
An 18?
I know, but she does know about you guys.
Yeah. You would know.
I mean, I know she was a bitch.
You would know that based on how tired that she looks right now, you could convince her. It would be a DC 20 persuasion check with advantage to convince her to let Wikipedia in. And you know it's that high because of the people that were at that dinner with her, Wikipedia was not there. Kildak you may have had better luck with, but Wikipeedia's a tough ask. Again, she's tired. You think you could convince her? It would not be easy.
I'm just gonna linger by the open door and be like, and look around and just be like, huh, and then tell me what it looks like so I can say what. But Tawny's gonna be saying something about the interior as keeping the door open.
You see that the ground, like this ground floor, is all stone. There's like a beautiful, like, mural on the floor of the Zulker Arcanus and the 6 other Zulker positions, each like a character of each one. And you see a set of stone stairs that spirals its way up towards the top of the tower. That's the only thing that's down here.
A little smaller in here than I thought it was gonna be. But, it's not your place.
No, it certainly is not, and I could not agree more. Bithleby does not keep a very guest-friendly embassy.
Don't I know it?
Don't I know it? Yeah. And she welcomes you in.
All right, and then I'll cast invisibility on myself and sneak in right behind Tawny.
As you go to do that, you could be just before you cast the invisibility. You can do it if you want. I'll just say this: just as you put your hand on yourself to cast invisibility, you hear the Queen's voice slip into your mind. Is it her voice? Is it a memory? It's hard to tell. You just hear her say, "I warn you now, he will be the first to betray you. Do not give him the chance." That was one of the things that she said in the meeting only less than an hour ago.
Yeah. And I cast it and slip in through the door.
Cool. Yeah, give me a stealth check with advantage.
26.
Yeah, can't beat that. Can't beat that. Actually, I could roll that 20. Didn't do it.
I did roll a dirt 20, and then a 26.
Perfect. You scoot in behind them, and the door closes. Back downstairs, beneath the the tower, in the laboratory Arcanum, you see
Good luck.
Billsby.
Not Arcanum.
No, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's the Embassy of Arcanus.
Yep.
Of Arcanus. The laboratory of Necronym.
Necronym. That's it. I knew it was something stupid.
You see, Billsby turns around, and he hears the door close upstairs.
Do I hear the door close upstairs?
Yes, you do.
Does he hear Tawny loudly going, because she's trying to provide cover for Wikipedia?
He does.
It's
He does.
smaller in here than I thought it would be.
Kildak, give me a insight check for me.
Come on.
No, I'm sorry. That's a lie. A deception check.
Deception.
I am going to use my... So here's a question.
Sure.
Which day of travel did I make my potions?
Like day 2. If you want your chaos stuff.
Okay,
Cool.
so I'm going to use my Tides of Chaos to get advantage on that.
You can, as you use Tides of Chaos, you see Billsby's eyes light up as that like magic kind of swirls around you, and yeah, he is very excited about that.
It was worth it. 21 deception.
Wow.
Good.
Cool.
It was not good the first time.
What was it?
Like 11.
Cool.
Good choice.
You see, Bisleby goes. That is truly intriguing.
What, the door?
No, the magic. And he waves his hand over your body, and goes, I've never seen such a thing before. The guests upstairs can wait for my greetings. I'm sure Lady Ethra can deal with them.
Oh, Lady Ethra's here? I know her.
Interesting. How do you know Lady Ethra? And he turns around and begins to prepare something very quickly. How do you know Lady Ethra? Tell me.
Oh, we had dinner.
Intriguing.
We used to court back in the day. But don't tell her I
Stands up
told you
straight.
that.
Looks back.
She's not proud, unfortunately.
Very
sexy
interesting
right now.
information.
Well, I know.
Very interesting. And you see he goes back, comes
See,
back.
I gave you a little dirt. What's you reciprocate? Like, give me, spill some tea,
Sure.
dude. Yeah,
I will give you some dirt, as you say. I'm not quite fond of Lady Ethra staying in my abode in the embassy. Maybe
Bond either.
maybe you can help me drive her out with this newfound information of a former lover. That is intriguing. But first, let's address that magic that we just saw. And this time, he crushes a stone in his hand. You see,
Ooh.
like
They're called Maelstrom, however.
purple, black, necrotic magic swirls across his arm, around his chest, in through his mouth. His eyes turn black. His hand comes out above you. He is going to cast Power Word Pain on you at 9th level, I believe.
Ooh.
I
Getting
thought
a
we
ninth
were
level
friends.
spell.
Oh, I'm sorry.
cast
No,
on-
I'm sorry. It's 7th level. Excuse me.
God.
Cool.
Like, that's any better.
You immediately feel waves of intense pain
I bet.
assail you. Do you have 100 or fewer hit points right now?
Can I lie?
Not to me.
Oh shit.
I definitely have fewer than 100 hit points.
You
Die instantly.
are subject to crippling pain. You
I would
feel
imagine.
it feels like every nerve in your body is being assailed. It's not like the fire that you previously had. It is necrotic energy. It feels like it is that white hot pain all over your body, as if you're being lit on fire and crushed and stabbed, all these awful things
Killed
all
and
at
brought
once.
back to life to die again.
Yeah, you feel your body writhing. I need you to make 4 wild magic rolls for me.
3 is the first one, and I imagine that's
Oh,
gonna do a ding.
That will do it.
That's gonna trigger it.
That gives Bithleby what he wants. Give
Ta-da.
me a D100.
Oh!
What did you roll? Was it an 83?
I think it's a 100.
No.
What you got?
Is it all zeros?
It's 0.
Or 90 and a 0.
My tens digit is 00, and my singles digit is a 1. So I guess that's not a 100. But at face value, it looks like a
At face
100.
value, it looks like 100.
Is that
Yeah, no, I
one?
guess the
What
way that we
is
determined
that?
would be a 10
Is that
plus
just a
10,
1?
20. I think it's a 20. Right?
No, that's just a straight 1.
That is a 1.
That's
You
a
rolled
1. I rolled a
you rolled
I
a
rolled a nat
perfect
1 on a D100. That's almost just as exciting.
That is just as exciting.
You rolled a nat one.
You're another one on a
100,
D100.
dude.
Excellent
Oh,
work.
this is not gonna be good.
And you get all that damage.
But
Thank
But-
you.
Billsby, this is exactly what Billsby wanted.
This is exactly what I wanted. What happens?
roll on this table at the start of your turns for the next minute, ignoring the result of the subsequent rolls. So Kildak, I need 10 D100 rolls for me. I need them in order. I'll give you some time to do that.
Or do you want me to do the remainder of those D20 rolls as well?
No. The first wild magic goes off, it would reset it. Yeah, that's fine. No, I need 10 D100 rolls, and then I list me them in order once you got all 10. So he casts Power Word Pain and truly gets to the heart. That couldn't have been any better. The heart of wild magic. We're gonna see 10 wild magic effects. No, I'm sorry, 6. Yeah, 10 wild magic effects go off in front of Billsby, and he is intrigued.
Can we hear Kildak scream or anything, or any noises from the pain? If he heard the door,
if I'm in that much pain, I feel like I have to be thinking of you guys and like your earrings, like just hoping you hear.
I know, but you don't have an
you're
earring.
not wearing it.
Oh yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can hear through the floor.
Moving back to the ladies,
I'm
you
halfway through.
do not hear Kildak based on the magic of the Laboratory of Necronym.
Yeah.
However, I cannot guarantee that you won't hear any of the 10 things that are about to happen. Because I do not know what it's going to be. Perfect. In the meantime, Wikipedia, you are on the ground floor, and Tawny and Ethra begin to stride up the stairs.
That's a 100.
That 100 is roll 10 more, actually.
Roll 10 more. Excellent.
Jeez.
Cool.
Do I see any other hallways or any other doors on the first floor? Or is it only the staircase up?
Give me an investigation check. Give me investigation from Wikipedia. Tarna, you are going up the stairs with Ethra. And she goes, I cannot spend another damn day in this town. I cannot figure out what's wrong. It's something to do with the fog, but the fog does not have a source.
Yeah, and no magic when you look at the fog. Like, it doesn't, like, light up like, oh, this is the magic that it is.
16.
Perfect. I'll get to that in 1 second. Ethra goes, I know. Was my parrot any of use to you with the governor? Hopefully he treated you amicably.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, he kind of hates you. But
I imagine he does. Well, I did him such a grand favor that I can't imagine that he would. Let's just say he knows that he owes me, regardless of how many favors I do for him. Any success on your investigation of Tamokor?
Red Rat Bay came up dry.
Give me a deception check.
That's a smart if I've ever seen one.
I have a -1 to deception.
Why would you lie?
Oh, what was I supposed to say? Yeah, actually, I had been lying to you in the past.
We got this!
And we had this map the whole time. We got the, like, and then, is that what I'm supposed to say? Fuck! I got a 9.
Cool. She nods at you and says, that is a shame. I don't know what's going on with... I would like to make progress with with Tamokor. Just... some minor inconvenience here has become a full detour.
Yeah.
She leads you up into the grand study. You see that there are like bookshelves here that are placed above and below this like huge bay window that spans all the way around the tower. It's actually not a glass window; it is completely open to the air. But you can see that as the rain, as it comes down in sheets, if it comes anywhere under the roof, it just immediately evaporates and does not get into this area. In the center of the room is like a fire pit that's been inlaid into the ground. There are couches, there are chairs, there's think of like a study hall, but for wizards. There's like a crystal ball in one spot. There's a few like very simple magical items. So you have a crystal ball, you have like a almost looks like a bird feeder. I don't know what it's actually called, but it's like a shallow bowl full of water used for some ritual. Yeah. And a couple other like minor magical things. And you enter into this very warm, very nicely built room. You get up there, Wikipedia, you got a 16. You feel around down here. And how are you searching? What is your game plan to search down here?
I just know they're going up in one direction. I'm just looking for, I guess, another hallway or just an opposite direction from Tawny to search in. If she's looking that way, then I'm going to look this way.
Got it.
If there's another hallway or door. If we seem enclosed, then I'll go up the stairs if that's the only direction.
Got it.
But hoping for another door.
You feel around. You got a 16.
Yes.
On a 16 investigation, you realize at one point you're like, all right, if I'm a red wizard and I'm trying to have a secret passage down here, other wizards are going to pop detect magic, no problem. They're going to see through illusions, no problem. Like, that's not, like, magically concealing a room from wizards is tough. Could they just, like, physically conceal it? And you feel around and you feel that at the, like, where the staircase spirals, on the back side of it, the stone feels almost like false, as if it could like slip down into a deeper staircase that descends lower. You feel this, you don't see a way to activate it, but you realize that the stones here like make the pattern of another staircase that could descend lower. We move back up the staircase to Ethra and Tawny. Excuse me. You see as you get into this room, the only thing I did not mention last time was sitting in a heap on the floor is Apostle, the gorilla-like creature with horns, the big, like, canine teeth, is sitting on the floor asleep. She comes and like scratches his head before Ethra sits on one of the lounge chairs and offers you a seat nearby. And you see there are piles and piles of books near her. A couple are open on the table. She has like notes scrawled out. And she goes, if you would like, you may go through that stack there. I don't believe there's any sensitive information. Let's see if there's anything else on the strange weather effects. What was your name again? Tiana? Starts with a T, correct?
Oh, shit. I've already given my name out to so many people. Yeah, she's just gonna be honest. Aubrey can't think of a lie this quick. Tawny probably could have, but Aubrey can't.
But Aubrey can't. That's fine. She goes,
Tana?
yes, Tana. Yes. If you'd like to go through those books, they're on strange weather phenomenon. I know it must be related to the fog.
Yeah.
And I thought that it had something to do with maybe the old lighthouse, but I can't put my finger on it. There's nothing magical out there. Nothing that I can sense. And gosh.
Yeah, I'm totally down to help because this island fucking sucks. And it's so weird that the fog like lets you come in fine and then you have no memory if you try to leave, just like half your people are fucking dead.
Teleportation doesn't work either. We've tried.
But I'm gonna level with you. The reason that I came now in the dead of fucking night and not in the morning like I originally planned to come help out, is because I don't know if you remember my lover, the like dwarf guy.
Oh,
Mistress
yes.
thing. Yeah.
Yes, I remember him.
He like went missing in the middle of the night, and I thought that like maybe someone grabbed him, but it looked like magic that was like way too fancy for common folk. And I mean, I don't know why anyone gives a shit about a dwarf. Like that's the best part about him is that no one cares about him.
Let's go.
Sorry.
Can
I hear this down in the foyer? If I'm just under the stairs, I don't know how high up they went, but can I hear this conversation?
It's faint. They're like 3 stories above you, but there's nothing like blocking the sound.
Okay. So I can process this information, her answer?
Sure.
Great.
Yeah.
Love to see it.
Lady Ethra goes, look, I certainly did not steal your betrothed. I don't know what you're...
I'm not gonna marry him.
Oh, well, no. The owner of this estate, the mage Bilsby, he's a strange fellow. He slips off into all strange dark corners of the night. Maybe he's interested, but he's not interested in leaving, and he refuses to help figure out what's going on. He only cares about the fact that now with people trapped in town, there's more subjects for him. I don't care that there are more subjects. I need to get off this island.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Is he here?
I can't.
Now?
Morzamek goes missing, and all the responsibility is dropped on me, and then all of a sudden I have to go clean up the mess that he made, and he doesn't even leave his contacts for me to use. God, that dragon warrior would have been perfect right now.
Men, they suck.
I know. Truly. This dragon warrior is also supposed to be a woman, and so she is supposed to be able to... I could not agree more with your sentiment, is where I'm getting at. She is supposed to have some sort of abilities to work with this stuff that even rivaled Master Morzamek, and
Oh, damn.
I wasn't ready to usurp him yet, and then all the just went missing.
Sounds like he got into shit that was like totally unfair to now dump on you.
I know.
Can I do an insight check on her as she's talking about the dragon warrior?
Yeah, sure.
See her vibes.
Yeah, sure.
17.
Do it with advantage, because you're 17 is pretty damn good. Do it with advantage anyway.
Yeah, that one's worse. So 17.
Your coaxing gets her to just start spilling more information. She's tired, she's frustrated, and you're just egging her on. She goes, truly, the Morzamek had correspondence with this warrior. They were working a deal, they were working together, and then all of a sudden, both of them just disappeared. Gone. goodness.
Does it seem like she would want to work with this dragon warrior if she found her? Or does it seem like she, like... Because last time, I felt like she wanted to kind of kidnap the dragon.
Got
I
it.
got bad vibes.
Got it.
With my 7.
You see, give me a persuasion check with advantage. Just try to coax. You'll still get a little bit more, but how much information you can coax out of her.
Hell yeah. Persuasion?
Yep.
That is a 23.
That was fun to see side by side. You both rolled at the same time. Aubrey went, oh yeah, and John went, oh. The exact same time.
Perfect.
You see that she starts talking. She goes, "No, I would love to work with this dragon warrior. Apparently, Morzemek met this warrior on his travels. The warrior apparently was a protector of the realm, very, nose up, noble, lots of honor, that sort. But they both had similar goals: stop other world things, other realms from interfering with they. And according to Morzmek's notes, this warrior, she was very incredibly strong, very powerful, and he was looking for Tamokor. That's why I'm looking for it. You see, I believe that he found a way. I believe, and again, based on the correspondence, Morzemek, he made a deal with this warrior for a scepter, I guess, some sort of tool that would allow him to make it to Tamokor. So this dragon warrior attains the scepter for him, I believe, and allows him to go to Tamokor. I don't know how. Why did the scepter not let him come back? Why has he not come back from Tamokor? Now, with no preparation, I have to clean up the mess of the realm of Thay, and this dragon warrior is gone. Maybe she's at Tamokor with him, and they're both just sitting on their asses while we're stuck here in this town.
Yeah, that's horrible. Also, speaking of, you were talking about, the protecting from the realm and, like, planes and shit.
Yes.
I didn't get shit on Tamokor when I was in Red Rat Bay. However, there's something fucked up at the southern tip of the isle.
Yeah, give me... Yeah, you see... you don't need to make a roll. Ethra, her head comes up from the book. In what way? What planar issue is in the reef?
I don't know what all it was. It just, like, the reef looked all weird, all strange. Not good vibes at all. No. This was
Morzemek's job, and he disappears, and now it looks like it's my fault. It looks like I'm incompetent.
Oh.
God. We have to get him back. We have to figure out what happened to him. Maybe if he whatever he did with this scepter maybe caused more problems than he was worth. God, but I can't even start to fix anything until we get off this stupid island. As she like lashes out, Apostle like wakes up from sleep and kind of like stirs a little bit before she like pats him down again.
Yeah. I mean, getting off this island, definite priority. But and I'm here to help, and I'm gonna pick up a book to show that, and be like, but like, if the dude here who owns this place comes by, can you just like introduce me to him real quick? I need to find the dwarf.
Sure. It's
cool.
Absolutely whatever. You go to start reading the book, and she goes, "At least you're literate," and then goes to another book and starts to sift through as well.
Yep.
moving back into the basement.
I'm so nervous. You've been just.
I'm so
You've been
excited.
just like hanging me by a thread. I'm just sitting here like having a panic attack, and
You see
this is where
that-
Kildak dies.
No, don't say that.
You got this. You got this. You know.
We're right here. We're in the tower with you.
Hey.
Your friends are right there.
You know, in Critical Role, when when Imogen's wild magic went off, she just lost her hair. You've got a sexy potion, so you just be a really hot bald guy. Like, you're fine.
Be a hot ball dwarf.
Yeah,
that was
got
one
this.
option. Now there's 10 of them.
You got
Disselby
this.
He has his hand like over your chest, casting power word pain. You writhe. He sees the magic starts to pump out of you, that uncontrollable chaos, and his eyes go wide. Yes, this is it, Master. This is it. And hit me with that first number.
82.
82. Cool. Kildak, you take one additional action immediately. You have an additional action of whatever you want. It's going to be with disadvantage, because you on this turn you can take 2 actions of whatever you want. Think of yourself almost like sped up. As the pain rises through your body, you feel yourself become very quick. So you can take 2 actions if there's anything that you think you can do. Ability rolls, ability checks, saving throws, and attack rolls are all at disadvantage because of the pain.
I want to try and like break out of my bonds. Like just it's so much pain. Like even if I'm not intentionally breaking out, just like seizing, trying to just cover my torso.
Yeah. Give me your first action will be a strength check to get out. Give me a strength check with disadvantage. Your DC is a 20.
Oh my god.
Well, I didn't break it.
Cool. What did you roll?
14.
14. Okay. And then immediately as you like ride to get out, hit me with that other roll. Do you want to try your second action to break out as well?
Yeah, I'm still just trying to break out.
Go for it.
You got this.
12.
You
This is
don't
my
got
higher of the
You are
two.
forcing your way out. You cannot break. The pain is as much as it like strengthens that anger and the adrenaline. It's also weakening your muscles. You feel weak. You feel like it's pain. It's immense pain.
Yeah.
That first one wasn't so bad.
Give me a Constitution saving throw, not at disadvantage.
Hey! 21.
Hey, there you go.
Why didn't you get that roll before?
Because it wasn't at disadvantage. As this
Oh wait,
happens,
was the strength a disadvantage?
Yeah.
Oh, my second one
it
was then a nat 1.
Yeah. I don't think you can get in a much worse position than you already are. Cool. On that 21, you focus your mind and you push back in the same way that you push back against Zulkratam, and you actually overcome power word pain. You are no longer suffering from it.
There you go.
That's a
You see on Billsby's turn, he takes a step back, wide-eyed, as you sped up. In one turn, you almost smashed out of your restraints twice, and then shook off his power word pain, which he kind of groups into one amazing thing. He goes, "It's incredible. It's truly incredible." And you see he starts to call out, "Master, Zulkratam, we found it. This is it." And you see little bits of scraps of metal begin to rattle around and all begin to fly to one section of the room. I need you
83.
83.
Oh, you're
82
fucked,
and
man.
83.
2 and then 83.
So in 83, a secondary event was promised, and that will be granted.
Thank you.
Cool. Each creature within 30 feet of you takes 1d10 necrotic damage. You regain hit points equal to the sum of the necrotic damage dealt. Give me 1 second to check if the zombified version of your the old he's resistant. Okay, cool. Yes. So roll a d10 for me. So he still takes some of that damage.
And explain the second promise on 83 and why we were so excited earlier that it might have been an 83.
Got it. Yes. So when we were first starting the wild magic table, Jake had rolled an 83 for something, and he said, if I can roll an 83 again, can you promise that a Tarrasque will enter the world?
The Tarrasque.
This world-ending, challenge rating 30 beast. Jake's like, can you have it enter? And there's no promise of where it would be or where it would show up, but somewhere in the realm, the Tarrasque has just randomly arrived.
Which also means that if Tawny survives all of this,
she's got a second problem.
World-ending problem. Yes, there's currently two. There's currently two major world events happening simultaneously, and I'm sorry for that.
Jake's an asshole.
That's gotta be a way to die. You rolled 2 83s?
I rolled an 82 and an 83.
No way.
Cool. So give me that D10 roll.
D10 is an 8.
An 8. So you get 8, 4. So you get 12 hit points back as
Wait, aren't there 3 people in this room? Aren't there like 5, 6 people in this room?
All
the clones of Zolgratam are not affected by this.
Okay.
Am I affected by this?
You are not within 30 feet.
Damn it. I was hoping I'd be close.
I honestly
that would
could
be weird. You just get hit by necrotic damage. You're like, oh, that's odd. That didn't feel good.
Are you sure she's not within 30 feet?
Yeah.
Is it side to side or up and down?
Okay.
Well, the ceiling is 20 feet up.
Uh-huh.
She's up the stairs.
High ceilings.
Yeah, but
on the
like
floor,
the
I thought.
ceiling of a floor is the floor of the floor above it. You know? Unless there's a really big crawl space in between.
This room is fairly large. This room is probably like 60 by 60.
But it's only
She's definitely
20
not
tall.
within 30 feet.
I'm just curious.
Okay.
Just curious how close I was.
I know for a fact that you're not within 30 feet of her.
Okay. I could only take 11 anyway, so.
Cool. Good. Sweet. You did 8 points of damage.
That was 2.
You see that necrotic damage pull. You can describe to me, how do you want that necrotic damage to come out of Kildak?
He's just like writhing in pain, and I just kind of want like green tendrils to like go out and like feel around. It finds the two things close enough, and just kind of like, just light pool, just a light pool of energy.
You see as it pulls, the zombie like howls out, and Bills will be, he is hurt, but he is like in too much amazement to respect the pain. Like, it's incredible. It's necromancy like I've never seen before. And you have an action on your turn if you want it.
We're still just gonna try and break out.
Cool. This
I
is
got
straight
nothing else
because
to do.
Yeah, this is straight because you pushed out of the pain.
What was the DC?
20.
19.
You get so close. You can feel the straps like wearing away. You can feel them coming loose as you kick and you move out. It's just not there. At this point, you see all those scraps of metal zip across the room, and in one of the corners there is a like raised platform, and the scraps of metal all zip together and then assemble up, and a like 10-foot rendition out of like between like little scraps of metal and like really like finely ground graphite or like there's like really like finely ground metal forms the face of Zulkratam. This huge, again, like 10-foot face, all the way like almost like the front half of his head forms up, looks to the room, and begins to take in the information. Billsby goes, "It's happening, Master. It's the magic. It's not arcanum. It's different. It's innate. It's incredible." Give me roll number 3.
35.
35. Roll a d10.
8.
8. You immediately get 8 years older. You age almost a decade.
Okay.
Which, for a dwarf, isn't so bad. For a human, it would be a little more significant. But still,
You're
you can add...
76, so you're 84 now.
Now you're 84.
I'm 84.
Cool. So you can add that to yourself. Yeah, you could feel your beard grows just a little bit longer. A couple gray hairs seep in a little bit. Yeah,
Oh my god.
You age almost a decade.
Looking good,
So
though.
what in dwarf that's
But
like,
he's still super sexy.
he's really hot. He was like late 20s in dwarf years, and now he's just like early 30s, and it's
Now
just
he's
like
at early 30s. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a different hot.
He's got his
That's the
to get
biggest change.
hot.
It's
The
like
biggest-
I could be your boss hot.
As you changing and you get older, but that hotness potion is still affecting you. You see both on their turn, both Billsby and the face of Zulkratam is just gonna go, oh, and that's all they can do. Oh.
Seduce this red wizard. I'm begging you.
Oh.
Take your turns to fuck him.
Give me roll number 4.
48.
48. You gotta be shitting. Within 5 feet of you, a unicorn just boop, pops into the room.
Like a real unicorn or like an image of a real?
A real unicorn pops in the room. I had to pull up a unicorn now, real quick.
Oh my god.
What? You don't have that prepared, John?
No, I didn't have it prepared. Oh, they actually speak a lot of languages. What the hell? Does Kildak speak Celestial, Elvish, Sylvan, or any of those 3 languages?
Mm-mm.
I want the unicorn.
The unicorn doesn't speak common?
No, it only speaks those 3. You see this beautiful, like, rainbow unicorn just boop, appears in the room, like, looks around and has no idea what's going on. Yeah. And
Welcome to the party.
this is legendary actions. Good lord.
The unicorn has legendary
That's
action?
3.
Wow.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Wow.
That's crazy. Yeah, the unicorn appears, and like looks shocked around the room. At this point, Billsby mouth just drops open, shocked, and
Me too.
Zulkratam leans and goes, "Did he just summon a unicorn?" Um, yeah, Kildak, you have a turn. Do you want to try to break out again, or do you want to interact with this unicorn in any way?
I would like to interact with this unicorn.
Yeah, what do you want to do to this unicorn?
I don't know.
I'm trying to think what everyone else would do. Like Billsby's just shocked. There's just a horse down here. How did it get here?
We can keep him, and then baby can have a boyfriend.
It's this beautiful sparkling unicorn.
You gotta
Yeah,
do
which one to
something.
kill that?
I can't speak any of its languages. I probably don't know that though. I'm just gonna talk at it.
Yeah,
Hey, sorry for bringing you here. Not a
So
great situation,
casual.
I know, but yeah, it's not great. But if we both survive, we can hang out. We'll be friends.
This is weird, dude. Did you take me here?
Can I talk with this unicorn?
He can speak telepathy, so actually yes.
He can speak telepathy. So
in
is it
your
just like
mind?
in my mind now?
Yeah, in the same way that like the everyone else has been speaking in your mind. Dude, this is weird. How did I get here?
So now it's gonna look like I'm talking to myself. Okay, cool. Yeah, sorry, I was tortured by that dude over there. He's not very nice. And then
He's scary as heck.
And then you showed up because I don't know. That's actually why he's torturing me. Because
I don't feel safe here.
I mean, I'm strapped to a table. I'm not great either.
Interesting.
I won't hurt you.
Yeah. You see that Billsby is going to like walk over around the table to the unicorn, go to pet the unicorn, and like just touch it to see if it's real. And the unicorn is going to kick him in the head for 11 points of damage.
Hell
And
yeah.
just kicks him and
Hell
just
yeah.
knocks him to the ground.
Team unicorn.
A decent amount of damage. I'll take it.
Kicks him to the ground.
Oh,
You see Zulker Tom goes, "Control this, Billsby. We need to learn as much as we can." Give me number 5.
which one did I just give you? 48.
48.
78.
78.
What are we on 6?
This is 5.
That is number 5. So we're halfway
Okay.
through.
What is your spell DC save?
You can see it. You go to
Yeah,
spell.
no. 12.
Cool. Give me, I believe it's a wisdom saving throw. Yes, give me a wisdom saving throw against yourself.
Guess myself. That's a 5.
Is
I
Kildak smarter than
I'm
Kildak?
very convincing to Kildak.
You cast polymorph on yourself.
Okay, naturally.
Since you failed polymorph, you turn into a sheep.
So am I now
For
like
1
a
hour.
sheep with my arms bound?
I'm gonna say you turn into a sheep, but just standing on the platform. You are free.
yeah.
You are out of your restraints, but you is now a sheep standing on the table next to a unicorn. Both of you look equally surprised, and Billsby is like, "No, the magic! What happened? No!"
I'm gonna look over to the horse, the unicorn, and just go, "Meow." And he's gonna understand that to mean I'm a sheep now. This sucks.
I'm a sheep. Yeah.
Truly wild.
Yeah, that's 10 rolls in 1 minute is a lot of wild magic.
Yeah.
We have
Billsby
5 more
have-
to do.
They were halfway done.
You
Some of my
haven't
favorites.
gotten hurt really
Don't
yet.
jinx it. Don't jinx it. Don't say it. Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it yet. We're doing good so far.
Billsby's gonna run over to you and cast Identify. and just starts like he like just starts grabbing the sheep. He's like, what is that? It's you. It's the dwarf. Master Tom, the dwarf turns himself into a sheep. Why would he do this? And then give me another wild magic roll.
A 7.
A 7.
One I was particularly excited for.
Yeah, this is number 6, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
Roll number 6. Roll number 7.
Cool. You cast Fireball at 3rd level, centered on yourself. As he picks the
As a sheep.
as
As a
sheep up, the sheep explodes. The damage will be dealt to you. That's gonna knock you out of sheep. So you can use the.
Is
sheep
that the first
as a
time you've ever said that sentence?
Yeah. So the sheep is gone, but what is the sheep's hit points? It's
I was
gotta be
gonna-
like 1.
It's gotta be like
Gotta be
3.
hit point. It is 3 hit points. So you have like 3 temp hit points on this, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah. Fireball. Oh boy.
Fuck.
Let's look up.
Gosh, none of this is really
Fireball.
that loud either. We can't hear it.
Fireball's
Fireball
gonna be pretty
is-
loud.
Fireball's
You're
gonna
gonna
be
heal
loud.
this one.
Okay.
Cool.
We joked so many times about casting Fireball on ourselves, and now here we are.
Here
I
we
need you to
are.
roll 8d6 for me.
Okay.
Hey, the dragon does more than that, so you're fine.
Okay, hold on. I should pull up a calculator.
Ooh. How is a fireball loud? Is it like make like a firework noise?
I think it's
They
more of an
explode.
That's
explosion
just-
noise.
Aubrey asking.
Yeah,
pretty
I
sure
think
it's-
it's more of a an explosion of fire.
How many d6, John?
That'd be 8.
Fortunately, I rolled 3 1s.
There you go.
That's lucky.
There you go.
So, we're only at 21 damage.
We're so incredibly lucky right now.
Oh, yeah. No, that was
oh.
so low.
And now you're
Okay.
out of bounds too.
That's less than
Okay,
half
hold
of
up.
what it could have been.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think he's gonna do this. Oh, he did. Okay. As he's casting Identify, your sheep like begins to shake and like glow bright red. Bizzleby had 21 hit points. He did pass his save, so he takes half the damage. That's why I was like, oh, like he's out, but he takes half of that, so he takes 10 points of damage. He takes
And
11
I only
points of
take
damage.
18 because I had the 3 temp, right?
Yep. So he is at 10 hit points left as poof, the sheep explodes. The unicorn gets blasted back and then begins to just stampede around the room. You see as the blast goes,
Oh, poor unicorn. I didn't think about the unicorn.
Zulker Tom goes, no! Boof, all the metal is blasted up against the wall and then slowly begins to start to reform. You see the zombie gets blasted by the fire damage, is smoldering in his cage, but is still like writhing in pain. It's still alive, and the clone vats become cracked. They're not destroyed, but all of them like are blasted by stuff, and you can see like they splinter and the spiderweb cracks come around. At this point, I need the ladies to roll initiative because
You wouldn't need me to roll initiative?
yeah, that's true too.
Well, I'm going last.
Did you get better than a 3 or worse than a 3?
Well, I rolled a 3, but I have a +3, so I actually got a 6.
So Billsby is going to go right behind you.
I got a 17.
17. Do Wikipedia beat that?
9.
Okay.
That's what I rolled.
Tawny, it'll be Tawny and Ethra who are together.
You guys would get a +3 too if we didn't split the fucking party.
I did not voluntarily come
downstairs.
here.
I know, but Wikipedia could have followed me.
You're gonna come down here. There's
Um,
gonna be sheep pieces, clones, a pile of metal, a slightly singed unicorn, a
I don't think the
zombie.
sheep leaves pieces.
Tawny, you
Oh,
and Ethra
well, okay.
hear a rumble at the base of the tower, and Ethra stands up. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I stand up too. Yeah. What? You're Red Wizard guy. The dude.
If Bistleby is... Oh, I can't believe him. And she begins to storm down the stairs.
Yeah,
Can I
absolutely
question-
following her.
Yes.
Can I see, since I'm looking at the floor, and the explosion happened, do I see any, like, from the fire explosion light up through the cracks of where things move?
Nope. I'm going to say that it takes all of your movement in your turn to get down to the bottom of the stairs.
Yeah.
So, Wikipedia, we come to your turn, and Ethra and Tawny are coming down to the base of the stairs.
I guess I'm just gonna back up or move to a spot where I'm not gonna bump into them.
Okay. Give me a stealth with advantage. Excuse me.
Hold on, that was sleight of hand. That's not what I wanted. 23.
Jeez. Okay, I rolled a 4, so cool. You are out of the way. If you have an action that pops up and you want to do it, just let me know. Cool. Kildak, give me number 7.
23.
23. You are back to Kildak form. The sheep is gone. Unicorn.
You got out of bounds one way.
That is one way to do it. 23.
Turning into sheep wasn't my guess.
Mm-mm.
As you come out of being a sheep in this explosion, your skin is a vibrant shade of blue.
Oh, that
What
happened
shade
with
of
me
blue? Like
too.
cornflower blue? Like Blue Man Group blue? Like
Blue Man Group blue. Yep.
Gotcha. Cool. Gotcha.
You have a full turn. You're also, you see Billsby is like been pushed back. He's on the floor. He's like stumbling back to his feet. It's incredible. The magic it's just there. It's just and he's like mumbling to himself.
Are the cloned vats, are they like acid or are they just like green goo?
It looks like some sort of like water solution that has turned it green. It does not look like acid.
Okay. I would absolutely like to use my... Hold on. What's the words here?
Sure.
Bonus action to summon
Okay.
Scourge, my
Yes.
Phantom Sword as a gift from Captain Emerald.
Yes.
We haven't seen this yet, have we?
We have
No,
not.
we have
seen
not,
this yet.
because it is significantly less good than all my other weapons, which are not here. And I am going to run over and use my action to slash at the clay pots as best as I
Yeah,
can.
absolutely. Give roll damage for me for Scourge. Don't have to roll to hit.
Cool.
Roll damage and
That's gonna be 11 damage.
11. Cool. You break 2 of the vats. You smash them with Scourge. The water pours out. The dead bodies of Zolkratam slump onto the floor, and as the water pours out, and you see Billsby stand up and goes, "No, you can't do that." And he's gonna use his action. He waves his hand, and the door to the zombie to I can't think of his name, to Talaric Daorin flies open, and he says, "Restrain him!" And this zombie comes thundering out of the cage.
He's been
That's gonna
dead
be
20 years. You're good.
Yeah,
Bizzleby's
honestly,
turn.
this dude's been dead like the majority of my memory. Like, I don't care.
Besides
The
Another zombie.
unicorn is going to just start sprinting around the room, trying to find a way out. Unicorn just sprinting around, and as he just goes crash around, this turn he's going to smash through all the vials of blood on the ephemeral weirding and just smashes everything that was there.
Hell yeah.
How were those
Yeah.
not smashed in the giant fire explosion?
You were too far away.
Okay.
Went right
Um,
on you.
Yeah, that's fair.
And so this just in its confusion is smashing that. Tawny and Ethra, you guys are up top. You see that Ethra, on her turn, pulls up detect magic. She's looking around. She's like, shit. He either detect. He's hidden it somehow. I don't know what he's done. I knew that Bithleby has a secret room around here. I think. Yeah, I don't know. A pocket dimension should be visible. I should see it.
I'm gonna help look too. I guess I don't have the knowledge that Wikibee has that depict.
No.
But
No.
can I
If you
tell that she
heard
did
the
it?
explosion, you would think that it's not a pocket dimension.
It's a good thought.
Can I tell that she pulled up
Also,
detect
hiding
magic?
behind, like, Tawny.
Yeah. Yes, you can see her eyes are like glowing, like a white yellow as she's looking around.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna be hiding behind Tawny. Like as she
Cool.
walks, just behind her.
Yeah, perfect.
Is it my turn as well? I'm assuming.
Yeah, yes, absolutely.
Do you see anything magical? And I'm
No,
gonna
there's nothing magical down.
start touching and grabbing at things because I'm not gonna waste my detect magic if she's looking.
Cool. Give me a investigation check.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. 7.
7. You start tapping the stone walls. You're trying to look for like a secret passage or something. You don't find anything. Anything else you want to do with your action?
Can I still do an action?
Yeah, sure.
I can cast see invisibility so I can see Wikipede. But she hasn't given me any sign, and I don't really want to waste one of my few spell slots yet. So I'm just...
No, I don't think you need to.
Yeah. I'm just gonna be like, shit. I'm gonna be like, Kildak? I know it's not gonna work, but Tawny's gonna keep trying.
Yeah.
Can
said-
I try to kind of tug on the back of her shirt a little bit and kind of pat at her pocket to where the compass is?
Yeah. You
And
know
not
which.
take it, but try and relate to Tawny, like, can I have it? While you're busy, like, can I have it?
I will remind you that since it wasn't invisible when you cast the spell, it will be a visible compass.
Floating.
A floating compass. Wikipedia, you'll know that.
But it's small.
Unless so it'll be a floating compass. It'll be a floating compass unless you cover it with like with a cloak that's invisible.
My jacket is very much
Yeah.
invisible.
Yeah, I'm just saying like if you pull it out to use it, it will not be like just because it's in your possession. Yeah, that was my only point.
Our
To Tawny.
our
Tug on her.
initiative back to back, right?
That is correct.
So can I just? I know it's technically her turn, but like,
That's fine.
kind of in this back
I
to
can
back.
just pickpocket it from you if you let me.
I'll sense that, and I'll just be like, damn, I can't find this thing, and I'll like stretch to like make the pocket easier to get to.
Perfect. Yeah.
It's like in my
you don't have
back
to roll
pocket, and I'm like, sticking my ass out a little. Can't
Left cheek,
find it.
Left cheek.
Left cheek.
Yeah. Yeah. Wikipedia, you get that. You get the compass.
I don't like that.
Is it officially my turn, or did I jump in?
Yeah, it's your turn.
I forgot we were in initiative for a
Yeah.
second.
Nope. That interaction is fine. You have that's your object interaction. You have an action, movement, bonus action.
And I want to go up the stairs with the rest of my movement.
Cool. You run up the stairs. Cool. You're at the top.
I want to check while it's empty.
Cool. You.
Potentially empty.
Apostle.
I think it's empty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You-
should remember that.
you-
But I think it's empty.
You open it up. You look. It. Oh God.
I'll look like in my jacket, like.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think where it is relative to where you are.
And Apostle
Um,
didn't wake up and come downstairs with us, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. It swings around. This is giving away a little too much information, but for the sake of not confusing anyone, it points towards vaguely where the stairs were that Wikipedia found going down.
So it turns back to the staircase.
Yeah. It would point directly to where the object is, but where the key is, but without mapping it all out and figuring out how the spiral staircase goes up, it points you in the direction back towards the basement. Simply put.
Because it's just round.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
As you did this, you do hear Apostle go, opens his eyes and perks up, because there was only one person he was hunting on the arcane ward, and it was Wikipedia. There were a couple people in her body, but it was that smell. And you see Apostle and like peeks his head
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, it's not his turn though.
No, it's not his turn. Movement, action. You got anything else you want? You can do it as a bonus.
Do I, as a new rogue, do I have any bonus actions?
No, not at first level. At second level, you get something.
Okay, then if I don't have anything, then that's it.
Cool. Kildak, give me number 8.
88.
8.
And my D10s gravitate towards the 8s.
Give me 1 second. Can you roll a D4 for me?
D4.
Mhm.
That is a 1.
God damn it. Yeah, you cast Fly on a random creature within 60 feet. I said 1 is Kildak, 2 is Billsby, 3 is the zombie, and 4 is the unicorn.
Damn it.
Kildak,
I really
you
wanted it
cast-
to be the unicorn.
That would be sweet, wouldn't it? You cast Fly on yourself. I'll pull it up for you real quick
Yeah, please
just to
do.
know what it does.
No idea what fly does.
I think you get to just fly as much as you want.
Like Peter Pan.
You have a fly speed
yeah, but like
of
you
60.
can go up and down. Yeah.
You have a fly speed of 60 for 10 minutes.
The next 10 minutes.
10 minutes you can fly. And you feel like your feet like just lift off the ground a little bit. You have
So I'm
your turn.
basically like swimming in air.
Yeah, you're full Peter Panning it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah, you have your
ridiculous.
full
What are you gonna
full
do?
turn.
I'm gonna smash the third pot.
Yeah, you smash this. Billsby is horrified.
Do you need damage?
Yeah, actually, yeah, roll me damage.
7.
Cool. Yep, you smash through it.
Oh,
The
okay.
third
That's
body.
minimum damage.
Yeah, the third body slumps out. Yeah, that's going to be your action. You have a bonus action of movement as the zombie of Deorin is like booking it to you.
And I will fly over and tackle Billingsby.
Yeah, you swoop through and you just tackle him to the ground. Yeah, give me a strength check for me.
Why?
13.
You smash into him. I'm gonna say with what you did, you definitely are able to knock him prone. He did roll a 14, and so he's able to like weasel out of your grasp. Oh no, he has a -2. Never mind. Nope. You tackle him to the ground, and you have a bonus action if you want it. Smashes him to the ground, and he goes, "The master's clones! Ooh, dude.
Did you learn enough?
How do you have all this magic? Where is it coming from?
So we didn't learn
You're not even
anything?
expending energy.
We didn't learn anything.
You're defying the laws of conservation."
I'm sure I'm not. I'm sure there's just, some other thing is being burned somewhere else.
What's being burned? Cool. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
Kiss him.
You're just gonna lean in? You're just gonna go for it?
What part of the face is the target? Is this a forehead kiss? Is this a boop on the nose? Is this a lips
No,
on
no,
lips?
this is a nose kiss. This is just like
Nose
quick peck on the nose.
Yeah. Give me a charisma check.
Okay.
If you beat Billsby, he will be stunned for a turn.
He's
What
not
do you
gonna
get?
fall madly in love with him.
You got a 12. Nope. An 11.
I
Kildak's hot
also
and
got an
warm.
11.
Roll again.
No way.
He got a 7.
I got a dirty 20.
Ooh. Yeah, you see that this incredibly pale, gaunt scientist blushes. And he is going to forfeit his turn. He's stunned. And as this happens, the zombie of the Lord Protector comes up behind you and is going to try to wrap his arms around you.
This is just a group hug.
Yeah, he's making a group hug.
It's exactly how you should read that situation.
Okay, the first one is a nat 1.
That's
Does not hit. The second one is a 26 to hit.
Barely.
And so you see on the nat 1, he goes to swing, and you block it with Scourge, and just chop his arm off. The arm just flies off, and then on the 19, his other arm wraps around you. He's going to grapple you and try to restrain you. Cool. And he's got you there. That's his turn. The unicorn is gonna keep sprinting around the room. What else can he hit? We got the
This
stuff in there.
room is manic.
This room is trashed. Yeah. This time, it's the unicorn is gonna run into the glass bell jar and the equipment in the engine, and he's going to smash through it.
There's nuclear fission contained in one of those boxes.
Yeah, you see he smashes through it, and Billsby goes, "No! The timeless engine! I've spent a lifetime developing it for Master Tom. It was... It suspends time. It's perfect. As he smashes through this timeless engine that he's built. And you see as it does, the engine cracks open, and that star that was in it tumbles out. It never hits the ground. It just floats above the ground and hovers there as this unicorn rips around the room, but it smashes up all the equipment over there. Wonderful. Tawny and Wikipedia, you guys are up top again.
21st.
When does
Yes.
Ethel go?
Ether goes with you. So she...
Yeah, when we...
she will... she's gonna go look around for like a secret passage. Bilby's weird like that. She's gonna give you the help action on investigation, so you can do it with advantage.
Ah, fuck, right off the map. What am I doing? Investigation?
Yes.
What am I doing?
That's a 16.
You both come across those panels in the floor and find like, oh, this is where it is. And she's like, I don't know how to open it. She's like, what? Bizzleby's he's a weird, strange man. He was doing experiments. Is there anything around here with experiments, with science, with Zulker Tom? He's always talking about his master Zulker Tom. Jeez. And she's gonna keep fumbling around here. As now at this point, you can hear the unicorn just destroying things in the basement.
Oh my god. And what does the ground look like?
It's stone.
But there's just something weird about the ground.
Yeah, so everything is like cobbled stone, except for a section under the stairs, which looks like steps of stairs that have all been like placed on the same level. So looking at it, you're like, oh, there's obviously a button in this room or a lever that you can pull that will make all these pieces go like thunk 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 thunk,
Yeah,
and then
okay.
make a big staircase. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so
Cool.
she's like, maybe we could just break it. Maybe we just break it. I don't know. And cool. So there's that.
How long
Wikipedia,
does it take
you're up.
Tony and a red wizard to open a door?
I would like to stealth my way back down the stairs.
Cool. Use your movement, get back down the stairs. Action, bonus action if you want it.
I'm gonna put the compass back in Tawny's pocket.
Perfect. Tawny, you feel the compass go back into your pocket.
So wherever I went, there was
Cool.
no box. No key.
Perfect. Kildak, give me roll number
We're doing so good.
9.
This is the one I was most excited for. 100.
This is just a Kildak episode.
100.
100?
I rolled a nat 1
God.
and a nat 100
Ooh.
and a Tarask 83.
This unfortunately, I'm gonna change this one up to be a little more spicy.
What was it originally?
So the original thing is you regain all expended sorcery points.
Well, that's lame
So-
as shit.
I mean, if you're a sorcerer who used all your sorcery points and you get them all back, like that's pretty sweet. But at level 2,
Yes.
it's not that hot.
Kind of shitty for 100.
Right?
Yeah.
Like,
Roll it one again.
okay.
I'll give you a reroll.
That's
A D100, you get a reroll.
That sucks. 91.
And it insta kills him.
If you die within the next minute, you immediately come back to life as if by the reincarnate spell. And you feel this sudden surge of immortality. As if the next life is right around the corner. And nothing can stop Kildak now. You have your full turn. You're currently being restrained by the zombie.
How far away is the sun?
Is the sun?
Sorry. How far away is the ball of nuclear fission sitting on the floor?
Oh, the star. The star is within 20 feet of you. The only problem is that you have the zombie with his arm around you.
Yeah. He's like behind me too. Like there's nothing really I could do.
Yeah, he's got your back. Yep. You can use your action to try to break the grapple.
Is
Then you'll
he
have a
like
bonus.
on my right side or my left side? Behind me. Or is he like directly like spine aligned behind me?
I think he's like spine aligned behind you, but he's got his left arm like over your shoulder and then under what will be your right arm. Like that's how his arm's going.
Okay. I would like to take my sword because I'm on the ground, right?
Yeah, you're like kneeling over Bizzleby.
Dude.
Yeah, it's just there's so many people on the ground.
I'm just gonna stab myself in the face.
Yeah, basically, that was kind of one of my thoughts, but I decided against it. I wanna kind of like roll off towards the star.
Yeah. Cool.
Try and,
If
like,
you want to break the grapple,
yeah, break the
give me
grapple,
a
get out of there.
A strength check.
16.
You push away. You get out of his grapple. Movement and bonus action. So, yeah, you are able to get across the room. As an object interaction, you scoop up this. Are you grabbing it? I mean, I know. I just want to make sure we're on the same page. I don't
Oh
make you
yeah.
do something.
I'm invincible. What's gonna happen?
Yeah.
Pick it up.
You scoop it up. It is giving off like both heat and radiant energy, and although like it clearly has like 8, will be actually be 4, 5, 6, yeah, 8 points. You go to pick it up, and your hand never touches it. It like gets real close to your hand and just kind of hovers in your palm. It's giving off heat and radiant energy and light, but it doesn't hurt. And you pick it up and give me a Arcana check or a Arcana or a straight Wisdom.
Uh, 11 Wisdom.
No. This isn't hard because you were one of the only people that touched this. You
In the
This-
history of the universe?
no.
No.
You feel the same, a similar kind of magic coming off of this thing as you did the lock.
Yeah. This is our key.
Spoilers. Yeah.
I don't have to defend myself.
I think he was saying that to me.
You feel Kildak feels that. But
I
yeah, no.
Jacob
I
was
see.
saying
Yeah,
that
yeah.
Aubrey was spoiling the game
Spoiler.
that we're fucking playing.
No,
We're playing in real time. Yeah, you scoop it up. You're like, oh, this has similar energy. You
Pocket.
feel confident. Cool. You're still like, oh. You stick this glowing thing in there. You have a bonus action if you want it. Frank.
Why does Kildak find them all the time?
Good at what he does.
Incidentally, too. Like, totally incidental. As a bonus action, I can't do anything. I want to fly over to the unicorn and see if I can like mount it and use animal handling to soothe it if I can with a bonus action.
Yeah, give me animal handling with advantage. And I'll say with a dash action, if you can beat you summoned it. If you can beat a 13, then you can hop right on.
I got a 10.
Cool. You go to hop
Oh,
on.
hold on.
And
Can I get a double advantage? Can I use my Tides of Chaos again?
yeah, I'll give it to you. Fuck it.
Um,
Why not?
So much
Everything is
chaos
so
happening.
insane
Oh
right
my
now.
gosh.
In a normal thing, no. For how absolutely ridiculous is it? Like blue, 8-year-older Kildak. Like, yeah, fuck it. Why not? Roll again.
I will tell you, I am usually allowed to use this more than once per long rest. I just have to roll on the wild magic surge table.
Yeah. Yeah, you've certainly done that.
Nat 20, with the double advantage. For the
Wow.
animal handling.
my
Do you want me to roll on that wild magic surge again? Right now?
If you want it back, then yes. You have this time. You just need a nat 1 to trigger it.
Wait, is it? No, I think I just roll on the table.
No, I'm pretty sure you make a
Before you
wild
regain
magic.
use of this feature, the DM can have you roll on the wild magic surge table.
Oh fuck! You just fucking take it. Give me
Oh my
a
God.
yeah. Roll the
93.
number.
Because 10 wasn't
If I
enough.
knew it was gonna be this chaotic, I would have gone to the lighthouse.
Yeah.
Kildak does not need saving.
Kildak, your size increases 1 category. You are now a large creature.
Permanently?
For the next minute.
Oh, okay.
The unicorn, it can still hold you, but you look like you're like 10 feet tall on this unicorn. You look majestic with the hot potion. You look majestic as hell.
Your hair's like
wanna
flowing
sit
in
down
the wind.
So
Yeah.
bad. This is what I want to walk in on.
This is the post. You're the poster child for the next treasured half breeds. Good lord.
What is
yeah,
the half breed?
cool.
Dwarf and giant?
No, it's
Yeah.
dwarf and giant, dwarf and unicorn. It's it's a
doesn't-
love story between the two of you. It's amazing.
Oh my god.
Cool. Billsby, on his turn, freaking out. He's gonna hop up, and what does he have? Fuck. Yep. He's gonna cast Dimension Door, last 4th level spell slot, and he's gonna slip out. Yeah.
That
all
sucks.
everything in here is destroyed. Yeah, he Dimension Doors out.
That sucks.
He's gone. The
I should have kissed him.
zombie is gonna run over to you, Kildak. He's gonna make 2 attacks. Does a 15 hit Kildak?
It does.
I'm gonna take 2 hits. The zombie, with his master gone, he's just gonna run over like ragefully and just throw 2 punches at you, and they're gonna do a total of 22 points of damage. The zombie just
22?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Hold
sure.
on.
That's so many.
He did 2 attacks. Which one was greater?
They're both 11.
Okay, I have one of them with my uncanny dodge.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. You take 5 on the first one, 11 on the second, so a total of 16.
Better.
How you looking?
Cool. As you
Nice.
the first one is glancing. Yeah, it's really good.
5.
Cool. That's the
Also,
Revenant's turn.
invincible still.
Yeah. Kildak, I'm going to for my sanity, because of everything that is going on. In your extras, I'm just gonna throw a unicorn in there. So on your turn, you have the unicorn.
Cool.
And you can do anything. You can do anything you want with that.
Before I get too emotionally attached to this unicorn, does it disappear eventually?
Yeah, it's gonna disappear at the end of the minute.
Oh,
You have like
too late. I already
20
got
more
emotionally
seconds with
attached.
this. Yeah, you have like 20 more seconds with this
We
unicorn.
all did.
Okay.
I want a baby to meet the unicorn.
I know. Cool. Tawny and Ethra, you guys are up.
Ah!
Yeah. This time Ethra is gonna make her own investigation check. Oh, that's really good. Tawny, if you want to do anything on your turn, or if you want to wait for Ethra to do.
Yeah,
her
I'm gonna wait for
investigation.
her. I'm just
Cool.
like,
She's running around. She drops to her hands and knees and starts to fumble with that mural on the ground. Starts touching the Arcanus, like the picture of him. Doesn't see it. She goes, "Oh, Bisleby, you thought you were so clever." Moves her hand over to the necromancy depiction. Presses it in. It depresses into the ground, and the stairs thunk, 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 drop down. Like you see a spiral staircase spin out of one of the walls and drop down in front of you.
hell yeah,
Oh,
that's my girl, and I'm gonna go down the stairs.
cool. You book it down the stairs. It'll take all your movement, but when you get to the bottom, you see the destroyed lab of Bilsby. There's a zombie in here, and there is a almost naked Kildak on a unicorn, looking like with bright blue skin, a size larger than he was, a little bit older, and very sexy. Yeah, there's a lot going on.
Kildak?
Hey, Tawny. I see you found me. I was wondering how I was gonna get out of this room.
With that, we're gonna move to Wikipedia. No. Oh,
Is the zombie still attacking him?
yeah, the zombie is still attacking him.
It deals a bunch of damage.
I'm going to, because this is just so much going on. I am going to command
Sure.
the zombie
Mm-hmm.
and Kildak.
You can
And I'm
command two creatures at once?
Yeah, sure can.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I'm just gonna go, stop!
Yeah, Kildak, make a saving throw. I think we have to beat what? 12 for
10.
Tawny.
No. 10.
It's wisdom, correct?
Yes, this is a wisdom check.
Wisdom saving throw?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Beat a 10. I got a 14.
Cool.
The zombie failed. He stops.
Unicorn keeps running in a circle.
Yeah.
Oh, you're on the unicorn.
Yes.
We're
Yeah.
on it.
On a
Telling
nat
me
20,
to stop
like,
really wasn't going to do much.
Yeah, on a nat 20, the
I
unicorn
know.
is no longer under my control. It is under Kildak's control. You have tamed the unicorn.
What the fuck is going on? I'll say that after my stop, and then I'm done.
Wikipedia, you are up. You see the stairs drop down.
Did Ethwa run down with me?
No, she used her turn. Like, you beat her down.
Okay.
She's still at the top.
Oh, she's still at the top? Sorry, I know it's Wikipedia's turn. I'm gonna...
Yeah.
I want to quickly just beat it, like, to Kildak. Ethwa is here. Remember, we're lovers.
Okay.
Wikipedia, you're up.
So I'm going to go to like the top of the stairs, avoiding Ethra.
Sure.
Make my way down a couple to like kind of like peek down without.
Yep.
I'm not gonna go all the way down enough that I can see
You
his
see
face.
all the craziness.
Kildak, large, sexy, on a unicorn.
And blue.
And blue. And
And
he
older.
is actually So like the unicorn is like at full gallop, and like if you're riding a galloping horse, like you're bobbing up and down with the horse, so it's more comfortable. Kildak's actually really just kind of
Hair's
hovering above it.
Just for flying. Yeah.
He's like riding the unicorn, but he's not very good at riding horses because dwarves are usually too short to
my
ride
God.
horses. So he's just kind of like hovering above it as we ride around in circles.
Oh.
And she's still invisible, and you can't see her.
Mhm.
So this is more for the players. But her face just kind of drops. That like she was happy that Kildak is safe, but she's also upset that Kildak is safe because they risked a lot trying to get in here. And I'm gonna walk back up the stairs and go out to the door, and I'm gonna use like my actions to dash out the front door to leave. And I want to eventually make my way heading towards the lighthouse now. And as I'm running, the invisibility is gonna drop off, and instead come on is gonna be a slight glow of like green around her. It's not like a bright green, but it's just a shimmering like magic of green as her mage armor is going to come over her, and she's going to kind of like pull it over her head, almost like a hood, but it's magical.
Oh, that's sick.
And she's just going to run towards the lighthouse,
Cool.
upset.
You book it out. You begin to run towards the lighthouse. Yeah, that's excellent. We're going to come back to you in a second as you make your way to the lighthouse.
It's probably very far. I'm fine if I don't have a turn for the rest of the session. I get
No.
That is my direction.
Perfect. You begin to sprint down the Pardusy Way and towards the long dock. Kildak, although initiative is pretty much over, hit me with that final wild magic. Tawny, you get to witness the last pop.
I thought that was it.
There is one. You
I
did 10.
technically
but
did
he-
roll. We did
he
do 10
squeezed another
already
one in there.
because I rolled an extra one in the middle there.
Yeah.
Give us that
Yeah, we
final
did.
one.
I still thought we had that one. I was
No.
71.
71.
God, if I get hurt now too. Oh no.
Everybody in the room turns invisible.
No!
Yep, everyone's
What are
gone.
the odds?
That's perfect. You
Um,
guys can just walk right out.
Everyone goes away. As
Including my
everyone
unicorn?
disappears.
What about the dead bodies? Zombie?
The zombie does. The dead bodies do not. But so the zombie, Kildak, the unicorn, and Tawny all whoop, disappear.
If Wikipedia was there, would she have turned visible?
No. As for the sake of comedy, as this happens, Ethra comes bounding down the stairs, stops and goes, "Oh," and like is looking around the room.
The room that is trashed.
Yeah, the room is trash. The timeless, what did I call it? Timeless engine destroyed. The Vamoral weirding absolutely wrecked. I had so many. Everything's destroyed. Everything, all of Billsby's stuff are destroyed.
The ground
Zostam's
is like...
clone vats are pooling on the floor. The 3 dead bodies of Zostam are there.
I killed Zastam
Oof.
3 times now. Pretty proud.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good for you.
Is it
There's gotta be
Kildak's
like
turn?
stinge marks on the wall, like...
Yeah, big burn marks on the ground. Yeah.
Is it Kildak's turn or are we out of initiative?
I will say we're out of initiative. Kildak. One second. Check one more thing.
Oh my god, I can't believe that this has happened.
Okay.
I can't
So,
just
yes.
leave.
Yes, we're out of initiative. We are You have the unicorn for another 30 seconds.
Where is my stuff? Is it in this room or is it back at the hotel?
It wasn't at the hotel.
It wasn't at the hotel?
Yeah, because I was
Give
gonna
me-
grab it, but John said it was gone.
Give me a... Yeah. I would say a perception check, but I forgot to mention it before, and you would have seen it as you were running around. There is... I didn't mention it initially because it was behind the table that Billsby was working on. There's going to be a big reveal. But as you've been moving around the room, you see that there's a second table behind that. And there is a flesh golem, a Frankenstein creature that is inert, not possessed by magic, but that is wearing all of Kildak's clothes. And it looks like Bilby was preparing to make a double of Kildak to fool everyone back in town. If
I'm
it-
so
for-
sorry
for-
I ruined that for you because
Well,
that
for everyone-
sounds incredible.
So the when that would have came in, if you had failed your deception check when Tawny had walked in, he was going to recognize, oh, you know the people upstairs. We're going to try to get them out, and he was going to send the golem Kildak dressed up as Kildak up the stairs, and I was going to put the golem in your character sheet and make you play the golem. The golem would have Kildak's personality, but no memories of Kildak. It's just like it's a personality that knows nothing about Kildak. And I was like, that's hysterical. Be like, Kildak, like it's been so long. You're like, yes, it has. Like, yeah, no memory of Kildak. And so instead of doing that, you rolled 10 times on the wild magic table. So I'll give it to you. But yeah, that was a different way this encounter could have gone. Would have been Flesh Golem Kildak trying to deceive Tawny and
That would have been
Ethra.
funny.
That would have been good too. Chaos
Um,
was happening no matter what, apparently.
Which would have been insane because when the golem came up the stairs, it would have opened right in front of Wikipedia. And like Wikipedia would have snuck right down. Yeah, that would have changed everything. But we also would not have seen any of these chaos magic. You see all your stuff is on.
Like all my worldly possessions and everything?
Nope, just your clothes.
Oh, where are my worldly possessions?
Those are in the hotel. And
Oh.
Tawny would know that.
Oh, if I would have seen them, I would have grabbed everything.
Okay.
in my-
Then Tawny has everything.
Bag of holding.
cool.
Yeah.
I guess I really don't want to take how long is it going to take me to get my clothes?
Dude.
Do you want to put them on? It'll be a minute.
No.
If you want to no, it'll still be a minute. You have to take it off the golem.
Wait, but the Kildak's clothes is clearly visible on this golem.
Correct.
And Ethra's walking down the stairs.
Yeah, she's coming down the stairs.
Ethra, I'm still here. Things just... I walked down all the way and things got
Wait.
really weird.
There's a clopping like sound of hooves on cobblestone.
She's gonna go just low enough to see everything that's going on, not see the important bits, and be like, "This is more dangerous than I thought. This will take more time to study. Crap, we don't have time. And she turns around and sprints back up the stairs for some item up at the top.
Okay, and she's out of earshot.
Yeah, she's out.
Kildak, get your shit and just get out. Get out. I'm gonna work with her.
Unicorn.
Oh, I'm whipping out the compass.
You pull the compass, points directly to Kildak.
As I go around in circles around the room because
Yeah,
I'm
it's
literally
just
just
moving
riding
just a
this
little bit.
unicorn
Yeah.
as long as I have it. It like needle just
Yeah.
back and forth.
Kildak, Did you find the key?
It's very possible, yeah. I picked up something. It kind of gave me key vibes, so it's in my pocket.
Do I hear Ethwa?
She is still making her way up, all the way up to the top.
Okay, can you... What are you on? Oh, wait, no, I saw the unicorn. Never
You
mind.
saw Kildak
Yeah.
in his full glory.
Okay,
This
Kildak,
is,
get off the
this
unicorn.
is Rainbow Sparkle. Rainbow Sparkle.
Give
Yes,
me,
that is I, Rainbow Sparkle.
give me the key.
I forgot where I can telepathically communicate.
Yes, okay.
Kildak,
This
just-
has been
What?
Get-
You want me to-
insane. Boop! And then the unicorn's gone.
I love you.
oh, as he falls,
In-
I'm gonna...
In your mind.
I
Oh,
don't
he doesn't
fall.
fall. No, he's flying.
Oh,
The
shit.
unicorn just goes away. You hear, after it disappears, just linger in your mind, I love you too.
As Kildak stops moving in circles, I'm going to use the compass to get closer to him. I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm nearish you, and I'm gonna try to hit him.
Can't you see invisibility?
I'm not using a spell slot on this yet.
Oh, I didn't know that was a spell slot. I thought that was just an innate ability.
No. So I'm gonna hit him because I used the compass to get close.
Got it.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm right here. Give me the key.
You are touching
get
my
real
shoe.
close, and get out
Okay.
of here.
Here you go, and I put the sun in her hand.
Cool.
Oh, by the way, that is a ball of nuclear fission. Careful.
You take this star. You are now the proud owner of the second star. And you can plop that in your bag.
Yep.
Cool.
Do you have my
Okay.
stuff?
And I yank out his backpack and his sword.
Cool.
And I put it down. And I say, "You gotta just get out of here. I'm working with Ethwa. We're gonna find a way out."
You hear her start to come back down the stairs.
Okay. I am
Not-
gonna try and
yeah,
take
all the way from the top, but she's making her way back down.
I'm gonna start going up the stairs so that way she bumps into me.
Got it.
I'm gonna take all the clothes off the golem, which I realize is gonna take a full minute. But I also can't put it on, so I just gotta shove it in the bag because it's not gonna fit.
Perfect. I will say... No, a minute's good.
Actually, I
Yeah.
guess it would fit by the time I'm done because I was only big for a minute.
Yeah.
I assume
Yeah,
the blue
there you
is
go.
also gone.
Nope, blue is still there.
Oh, is
Blue,
it blue
and
permanent?
blue and the aging are permanent.
But the
Well,
unicorn
permanent.
wasn't. This is stupid.
This is dumb. Permanent. There are ways to get rid of it, but the blue and the aging do not end.
We can work on the blue later.
How long does the invisibility last? Until a creature attacks or casts a spell. Yeah.
It's the concentration.
Oh no, for another
spell.
minute. It's for a
Oh.
minute.
So
Oh.
if I take the clothes off the golem, I lose my invisibility.
That is correct.
Wait, I thought it was just if you attack or do a spell. You're not attacking the golem. You're just
This
interacting.
is each creature
Right,
within
but
30
it's for
feet
a
of you
minute.
becomes invisible for the
Wild
next minute.
magic.
The invisibility on a creature ends if you attack or cast a spell.
Yeah, it's not the invisibility spell. It's an
Because like
invisibility
I will
wild
say,
magic.
because it's not. I think a minute is for heavy armor. I will say that you can do it, and if you use all of your movement to get out, you could just get out of the tower.
I can also action dash, bonus action dash.
That's true. Yep. I will say with all of that,
Would I have
You-
the knowledge of the fact that, like, we've seen Wikipedia go invisible multiple times, that doing shit makes the invisibility drop?
yeah, I think so.
Okay. I cast a lightning bolt somewhere outside of the tower.
Cool.
That way,
lightning
I pop
strikes
back-
You, yeah, you're back.
Pop back in as I run into Ethwa.
Yeah.
Oh.
You
Sorry.
Okay.
I don't...
move.
This-
I need to get down there.
Yeah, go ahead. And I'm gonna follow her
Cool.
and try to
Um,
keep her attention.
Cool. Kildak, as you are now booking it out, give me a stealth check with advantage, to not shoulder check her on the way out. Come
12.
on.
Can
be a
Tawny
3?
give Kildak? Oh,
I got a 12. Yeah, I got a 12.
Yeah.
I was gonna try to give you the help action as I'm like doing FO, but you got it.
No, that's yeah. You give Tawny a little bump on your way out, and you make it out of the building. Just as you come out of the tower, the invisibility fades.
Did he get the earring back?
It is in his stuff. Yep.
Okay. He may not have it on, but I just wanted to make sure that.
Yes. Yeah. Ethra comes down. She's like, God, this is going to take a long time to clean up. And this is things that you do not have the privilege to see.
Yeah.
Leave my tower. I will clean this up and
I'll just
return tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
Go.
I'll come tomorrow. Bye. Sorry. Let me know if you find that dude and my dwarf. And I leave.
Yeah. She is taken aback by the destruction in this room, the fireball scar on the ground. And she is bewildered.
I like the idea that there is sacrificial sheep blood on the table as well.
Yeah. She's like, is it a ritual? What is happening? Yeah.
It looks really fucked down here. That guy is out of his mind.
Yeah, the sheep didn't explode magically. The sheep exploded as if you put a bomb inside of a sheep.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
Good lord. Tawny, you make it outside with Kildak. Kildak is standing in his giant pajamas. He is taller than you. Yes.
Before I leave the tower completely at the top of the stairs, I'm just gonna be like, Wikipee? And then I'll go, Wikipee?
Don't answer.
Fuck. Then I go out. But I'm assuming
Where's
she's not
Wikipee?
upstairs because she already had the time for that.
Cool.
And I'll go.
You come out. You meet up with Kildak outside the tower. The last thing we'll do for tonight, Wikipee, as you are sprinting, you get to the long dock. Your footfalls hit the wood as you approach get closer towards the lighthouse. As you look through the rain and the fog and the crackling lightning above, you see that figure, that robed, hooded figure, is standing on the docks right by the lantern that just sways ever so faintly in the wind.
I'm gonna wipe the tears that were coming down my face and jump into the water.
You just before you jump into the water, you see the creature like reaches out a hand and just beckons you towards the tower as you hit the water. And with that, we'll end tonight's episode.
Oh my
Kildak
goodness.
successfully surviving your
too much
interrogation with 10, 11 wild...
supposed to have 11 wild magic
11
rolls.
wild magic. I was hoping to get 2 today. That was my goal. I was like, if I can get him to do it twice, I'll be very happy. 11 wild magic
Dude.
rolls in one session. That's got to be a record, right? That's got to be some D&D stream record. 11 wild magic rolls.
11. I am happy.
Yeah.
That was perfect. That was the level of chaos I want on a daily. Not really.
Kildak,
Not really, but
Kildak has survived a second encounter with Zostom and his assistant. Unfortunately, escaping. The assistant escaping. We're glad Kildak got out. Tawny has got the second star, 2 pieces of Captain Emerald's puzzle, and Wikipee, distraught as she may be, makes her way to that mysterious force that draws her in to the lighthouse in White Sands Port. But if you want to see what happens, like and subscribe to find out what happens to our pirates. But until we meet again over another round at the Four Rings Inn,
Bye.
Yarr!
yeah.